Hello Taurus, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in yet again. If you're new to the channel, make sure you leave a like and subscribe so you'll get notified in the future when I do post videos and pop them up. That being said, I do private readings and I am accepting donations, so if you would like any of that information, all that should be down in the description box below this video. Do not forget to check that out. Also, do I have anything else for you guys? Nope, I don't think I do at all. But yeah, thanks for tuning in to the channel. But that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into the reading for you guys. Keep in mind that this is a general reading and it will not apply to everybody's situation to the T, and that is totally fine. Just take what resonates with you and leave the rest for everybody else's garbage through. That being said, Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit guides, guardian angels, allied energies, ancestors, deities, source, divine. JHariEE, please come to this reading. Give me a clear, concise message for my Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, regarding love. What do I need to know right now regarding love? What do I need to know right now? So, I'm going to shuffle 3 times for you guys. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me cut. Okay. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What I need to know right now regarding love. Please show me clearly what they need to know right now regarding love. Okay, so we got soulmate energy here. So it says, yes, this is your soulmate. So you might embark on a new relationship. You might meet somebody new. You might be thinking about somebody. You might have somebody in your mind. Whoever you're thinking about right now, you know, is most likely your soulmate. Let me see if I can get another card, though. Do you have anything else for my Tauruses regarding love? Okay, so we have children and we have retreat. So we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. And then we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So maybe, you know, you're with your soulmate and y'all have had children and it's time to, you know, go on vacation or get away from them in a certain sense. So y'all could find that rooted love yet again, I guess. But let me see about these cards. So with these cards, I'm going to shuffle 3 times. Spirit guides, guardian angels, allied energies, ancestors, deities, source, divine. JHariEE, please come to this reading and give me a clear, concise message for my Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What I need to know right now regarding love to go along with the overall energy of this reading. Okay. So let me cut the deck into 3. Okay, so please show me clearly what my Tauruses need to know regarding love. What do I need to know right now regarding love? Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is your energy coming out. You might be coming into some type of new situation where you have to offer something to someone. You might be offered, you know, a gift or, you know, an invitation to something in a certain way. But with the Page of Pentacles, I'm just seeing someone who is grounded, someone, you know, who wants to offer something up, you know, without, you know, asking for anything back. They're just offering something up, you know what I mean? But with the Page of Pentacles, you could have found your soulmate in a certain situation and married them, and now it's time to retreat. or, you know, disconnect from the world with this person in a certain sense. Children could be dogs. You know, you have dogs in here, so you know people refer to, you know, their dogs as children sometimes. So you could very much have just pets in a certain way. But let me see, what do you have for the Page of Pentacles for this reading for my Taurus, Sun, Rising, and Venus? But Pentacles, definitely, that's your energy. So, Page of Pentacles. What do you have for the Page of Pentacles for my Taurus, Sun, Rising, and Venus? We have the King of Pentacles. So, I don't think this is not built around love at all. So, just based off these two first cards. So, you could be dealing with another Virgo, and I don't even know why I wanted to say Virgo. You could be dealing with a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. You could be dealing with another Earth sign in a certain sense. But at the same time, you go from a Page to a King. So it's like you skip levels in a certain sense. You find this groundedness out of nowhere. This King of Pentacles energy is all business. This is just, you know, a dude that's all about business. I wanted to cuss, but I'm sorry. But okay, so what do you have for the King of Pentacles for this reading? That's too many cards. What do you have for the King of Pentacles for this reading for my Taurus, Sun, Rising, and Venus? Okay, so you might be building yourself up to communicate something to someone, or communicate how you feel in a certain way. But this is just, you could be moving in a certain way. Maybe you bossed up and moved. Also, this could just be you moving forward in life. You know, you have all this money that you have accumulated or acquired in a certain way. It doesn't necessarily have to be material wealth. You could just have, you know, things around you, or, you know, you are feeling comfortable, you're feeling stable, you're grounded in a certain way. So it's like you're way more grounded than you were in the past in a certain sense. This could be in the relationship itself. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but this is just your energy. This is businessman energy. He's not the mogul that goes around town, and, you know, he's just a stable businessman that accumulates wealth, you know, over time in a certain sense. So with that being said, what are the challenges for this reading? Y'all didn't get any love cards. So good fortune is the challenges. So maybe you don't feel like your luck is in all the best places. Maybe you feel like you should be at a different place than you are now in a certain sense. Maybe you don't feel like you're not destined, you know, for better in a certain sense. You're not really looking at the big picture. The Wheel of Fortune is all about the big pictures. The Wheel of Fortune is just you. Say you were sitting here, you know what I mean? The Wheel of Fortune is just you sitting here and going around and going around. It's like, I would say this is kind of like the Wheel of Life, or, you know, just destiny in a certain sense. So what can help with the challenges for this reading for my Taurus, Sun, Rising, and Venus? Okay. You know, being positive, spreading joy, being like a child, like a newborn, you know what I mean? Not really, I see it's probably a problem where you are like stressing. Maybe you're worried about money issues, or, you know, you just want a stable place, you know what I mean? So I don't see any type of love in here at all. I really don't see any type of love in these cards at all. Like, with what could happen, maybe, I mean, what could help with the challenges? Maybe, you know, affirmations, you could say. You could be just bringing positivity into it. Let's just leave it at that, because I don't want to ramble and make this video long. So what do you have for the Page of Pentacles for this reading? Okay, so for the Page of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, somebody wants to offer you something very stable, very grounded, very much everybody in the house works together to make, you know, everything come together in a certain sense. So what do you have for the King of Pentacles? And that is what somebody wants to give you, or you want to give something to someone else. So, and because this is your soulmate, you know, you want to put all your ducks in a row for this person is basically what it is. So, what do you have for the King of Pentacles for this reading? So for the King of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups. So with that being said, you could be dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. You don't necessarily have to be, but this is just someone, this is just a compassionate man or woman, compassionate, you know, very in control of their emotions. You know what I mean? They could see, you know, they could give CPR to someone, you know what I mean? They could be, you know, that much, it's just that much control of your emotions where you're not like panicking, running all over the place, you know what I mean? It's just that stable groundedness, and that's what you have with the King of Pentacles also. So maybe this doesn't necessarily have to be just about you, but maybe this is about someone else. Maybe you have got to this certain groundedness in your emotions and in your wealth, and you're ready to open up those channels to bring in a new lover in a certain sense. So maybe you're manifesting a new lover for yourself. The Pentacles is all about manifesting. Especially Taurus is all about manifesting. So, what do you have for the Eight of Wands? So, okay. We have the Star card. The Star card. And the Two of Cups. So, I'm seeing you coming into a new relationship. This could be a very stable, you know, emotional, you know, relationship. We know y'all like doing things for the experience, so you're really gonna have some experiences with this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. But with the Eight of Wands directly adjacent to the Stars card, it seems like you're moving into this newfound sense of confidence or self-esteem. You know what I mean? You got that backing you to move forward, to get into this new relationship that is going to better you in a certain sense, that you feel like is going to better you. You know, there should never, but at the same time, you should never have someone else to better you. You know what I mean? It should all come from you. But that being said, what do you have for the Wheel of Fortune? What do you have for the Wheel of Fortune for this reading for my Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? You might be ready to get back into another relationship, honestly. Really, maybe you've been closed off and now you're ready to embark on a new relationship or finding a new relationship. What do you have for the Wheel of Fortune? So for the Wheel of Fortune, you got the King of Swords in the reverse. So that being said, with the challenges, I don't think, because the King of Swords is someone who is very kind of cold, you know, he's very much about, you know, authority and work, you know, so it's like he's not really that much of, you know, anybody who's sappy or, you know, anything like that. So maybe you need to just open up a little bit more with the King of Swords being in the reverse. I'm seeing someone who is not at all, you know, what's the word? I mean, just buried in the work or something like that. It's just he could come off as like someone who really shouldn't be king, or they don't deserve to be king. He has insecurities, you know what I mean, stuff like that. So with that being said, the King of Swords, I don't know why I want to keep saying Knight of Swords. Maybe you're not communicating effectively, or you're not, maybe you should communicate this, you know, on an intellectual level, or very on a concrete level before anything else, is what I'm getting. Do you have anything for the Sun card for this reading? So for the Sun card, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So you were just waiting. Maybe you've already planted everything where you wanted to plant it, and now you're just waiting for the new day to come through in a certain way. And it kind of comes off as you being, you know, manipulative or a liar or kind of closed off, you know, emotionally. But with that being said, you know, you do have this new array, this new relationship coming your way. That being said, thank you guys so much. We've already went past the 10-minute mark, but I don't care because I love Tauruses. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on the next video.